swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike three. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Well out.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Joey Gallo.
Now batting, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Casting. Okay, good. Is that better? Is that better? This should be good. Good. Good.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that baby's gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Big hit.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The batter, the second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. Pops this one up to Jesus, ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. No hits to this point.
For the White Sox, the catcher.
This thing's
Wellington.
far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing
your
up.
attention,
Carson
please.
Smith gets the
Now
call from the pen
Boston,
to take over on the mound
number
and start
39,
the home 7th.
Carson Smith.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's another 1-2. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy,
The batter, number 5,
into some rough
shortstop,
luck. That was
Carlos
an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Smith offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good
The left
fastball.
fielder,
What
number
does he do?
22.
He just throws this good
Charlie
fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Charlie Tilson, skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1.
Your
Juan
attention,
Minaya
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll
pitching
do
for the
so
White
to
Sox.
start the 8th.
Number 37, Juan Minaya.
Here's Jackie Bradley
Leading
now.
off
He
for the
was
Red
retired
Sox.
via the ground
The
ball
center
last
fielder.
time up.
Yeah,
Jackie
I understand that,
Bradley.
Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Here it comes. In there for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Another 2-2 offering, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here's Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Comes set and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hopped up. Abreu in foul ground, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Jose Alvarado is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Alvarado.
Leury Garcia will be the first one to greet him.
Leading up
to
for
turn
the
around
White
and bat
Sox,
from the right side of the
the
plate
center
here.
fielder, Leury Garcia.
First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back,
time call
second
here,
baseman.
as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make it.
I can't remember which one.
To get a little more speed out there from the stretch, and they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
The first baseman, Jose.
Digging in now, Jose Abreu. He went deep last time up, and the indication from the dugout comes it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Now back,
been a rough
the
go of things
designated
at the
hitter,
plate for him so far,
Yonder
but his guys are looking for him to change that
Alonso.
right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be
looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the White Sox 1. Ryan Cordell will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the
Alex Colomé enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-safe situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's 1 for 4. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row.
Now
You
batting,
make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Grounded back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
The third baseman, Joey
Gallo will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game. And on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Has a look, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Martinez, the runner at third. Bellinger on second. Benintendi at first, 1 gone. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He was offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3.
Now batting,
takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now pitching
Nate
for the White
Jones
Sox.
takes over now with 2
Number
gone here in the
65.
top of inning number 9.
Nate Jones.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Right to Sanchez. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2. is at the knees and called strike 3.
The batter,
Now to
number
the plate,
5.
Yolmer Sanchez.
Shortstop,
He's hitless in
Carlos
his 2 at-bats so far.
Sanchez.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Martinez. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Riding in once again, Charlie Tilson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit to third. Gallo scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Boston Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Sale earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Number 58 pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Jose Alvarado works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox,
Game again.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox finished off the 4-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. At the start of the day, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Red Sox are atop the American League East Division. The New York Yankees picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. Ryan Yarbrough collected win number 3 this year as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 8-4. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, while the Rays are 3rd in the division. The Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-7. As of today, the Rangers are atop the American League West, and the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Seattle Mariners launched 3 home runs as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-0. In the standings, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Mariners sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-2. As of right now, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Royals are atop the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 10-8. Heading into the day, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Astros are at the bottom of the division. The Atlanta Braves brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 11-1. As of today, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, while the Braves are atop the division. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-2. In the standings, the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division, while the Nationals are third in the division. John Gant got win number 1 on the year as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 2-1. At the start of the day, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are third in the division. The Cincinnati Reds hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Reds are in second place in the NL Central, and the Giants are in second place in the NL West. The New York Mets finished off a 3-game sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-5. As of today, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division. Adam Frazier was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Buccos were winners over Oakland 5-4. As of right now, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Athletics are in 4th place in the AL West. The Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 11-2. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, while the Diamondbacks are at the bottom of the division. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-1. In the standings, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West, and the Dodgers are atop the division. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. The Red Sox find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Dylan Bundy gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That is as we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Bogarts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Steven Strasburg will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Number 12.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes are on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And he struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Benintendi. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 to 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Tries to dump this one out to left, and 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Popped up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Leading off.
He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The left fielder.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Mancini.
High in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
Ready now for Baltimore, Dwight Smith Jr. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
The designated
and digging
hitter.
in next at the plate, Renato Nunez. 0-1 the count.
If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Steve Pearce. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Steve Pearce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
1 strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Rickard looks up. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Third home run for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting eighth.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bradley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The first baseman, number 35.
That play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
He's set, the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Ready with the payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. Now 1-0 Boston. Here's Chris Davis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the
leading off
third.
For the Orioles,
not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8. Not shortstop.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Hanser Alberto becomes out number 2 this inning. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason,
batter,
D-Row. And to be able to hang
29.
in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Davis has it. One there. Related Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Hard hit ball to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as this. Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Wilkerson, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Richard.
No ball. 1
Good
strike.
fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. So stepping in,
batter,
Jonathan
number 2.
Villar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
And the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Let's go, Al Bundy.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Rolled slowly to first. Davis charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Popped him up. Davis is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Trey Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Hold on 1 second, folks. I'm trying to fix something.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So striding forward now, Dwight Smith Jr. 0-1 for him here in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That's close.
The batter.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter. He's over 2 thus far in this one. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Fouled away.
I get Chris Paddock in AAA.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Another one sent foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Soft liner towards short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Bogaerts, base runner at first with 1 out. Another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Count remains 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Now batting.
And the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis.
Leading off.
Flew out in his last at bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Alberto playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the box now.
Now batting, catcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1. Pitch popped up. Bellinger shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Number 64 please. Enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 64.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And he has some trouble with it.
Wow. Now batting, the second baseman,
Steve Pearce will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. All straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count still.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. He's running again. High and deep to right center. Smith on the move. He's there and records the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And they get the double play. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He's rolled into ground outs a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Davis has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves, because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Steve Wilkerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 12.
On the move is Martinez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here.
The batter,
he
number
looks
2,
really solid
second baseman, Jonathan.
Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete. Still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0.
Your
Jeffrey
attention,
Ramirez
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll do
Orioles.
so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Jeffrey Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini coasts under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated
The
hitter.
plate now is the designated hitter, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Betts is going to turn for second, and this will kick off the base of the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get in there safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bogaerts stands at first with 1 out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and with first base open, he could very well get another free pass here. Not a bad situation for it.
Oh, come on.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Now batting,
and the force play
number
is now
29.
in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit. One run is scored. The relay throw, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Sean Armstrong is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. They won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. Lunging at a changeup that time, and he pops it up near second. Alberto has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red leading off the inning, Trey Mancini, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Settling in now, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bogarts on to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting,
and here's Renato
the designated hitter.
2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out.
Yeah, they don't have a lot.
Left field and deep. Benintendi ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Christian Vasquez.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rickard will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that Into the box now,
leading
Chris
off
Davis.
for
He'll
the
start
Orioles,
things out against Steven
the first
Strasburg as we
baseman,
get the inning underway.
Red
1 ball, no strikes to
Davis.
count. The 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his
Now batting.
pitches, great
The
command,
shortstop,
great location,
Hunter.
and the big key, with 2 strikes,
Alberto.
he's attacking the zone.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Martinez is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
Now with the plate, Carlos Perez. He represents the 27th, and many hope, final batter in this masterful performance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've
Now
seen
batting.
anybody put
Number
on this
12.
guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Perez stands at second with 2 gone. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
4-0 the score tonight. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steven Strasburg earns win number 7 on the season as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. Dylan Bundy is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.
The final
This has
line
been a
score for
special
our ball game
presentation
tonight.
of MLB
For the
Network.
victorious
Good night,
Boston
everybody.
Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East. AL leaders in wins. The Seattle Mariners held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they pummeled the Yankees 8-0. The Rays put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-3. Byron Buxton plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading Minnesota to a win over Toronto 10-5. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they pounded the Indians 9-1. The Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. The Marlins halted their 6-game losing streak as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-4. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-5. The Brew Crew combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-1. Adam Wainwright got the win and now has 150 on his career as the Cardinals defeated the Phillies 16-0. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. The Friars swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the best of the visiting Mets 8-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Just be a crazy diamond. I don't think I have her. Oh, I'm getting on tonight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I don't know. I just got this guy before you came out here. Yeah. You didn't even come out yet. Yeah. Yeah, he's alright. What? That? I don't have that one. This one. No. Yep. Mm-hmm. No. Like a half hour ago. Yeah, the timers have been way off lately. I don't know why. There's no internet on it in the morning before school, remember? It's mommy's rule. And she don't want you on it before school. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? I'm asleep.
I'm very nervous.
Don't wake mommy up, whatever you do. Yeah, man, this guy is good. tired? Are you tired? You go rest. You got a long day. Please go lay down and watch TV.
Crazy. Which one do you pick, Daddy?
What?
Which one will you pick out of that pack once you get there?
I don't know yet.